Hello. Today I've done a little cartoon of a little old lady holding a bunch of flowers and all the heads have been cut off. That's part of the joke which I'll tell when you see me doing this drawing. But the main object of this little video is to show you what goes on behind the scenes of achieving that one little cartoon, because sometimes you get days when you simply can't draw, and you're probably thinking, well, you can't draw anyway. But there you go, I've got my style, and that's about it really. But I tend to have days when everything I do, I put pen to paper and it just doesn't work. So I'm just trying to encourage all of you that when you can't draw, just carry on. The more you practice, the better you become, and as a result you get a drawing which you're pleased with, and that is the one that normally you see on YouTube. So after I've done the drawing and told the joke, I will then show you all the mistakes I made in order to achieve that one drawing. So thank you for watching, and don't worry if you make mistakes, just carry on like I do. Thanks for watching. Right, let's go. First of all, I'll do a pencil sketch of the cartoon I wish to draw, and I've speeded up the filming on this little section, but you'll get the technique on how I draw the illustration when I start inking it in. But so first of all, I'm doing a rough sketch to get the outline of the particular drawing I wish to do, which is a little old lady holding a bunch of flowers. Now we're back to normal speed and I'm inking in the cartoon. So here we have a little old lady looking down, a bit worried, at a bunch of flowers that she found on her doorstep. And there's her white hair done up in a bun. And I've got the expression that I wish to express on the cartoon. She's looking quizzical. Now I'll draw her arm raised slightly. And she's looking down at a bunch of flowers which were left on her doorstep. Bit of shading for the skirt. Sign my name. Now we'll do the flowers. And she's holding a paper wrapping. Here's the flowers, and the difference, I say flowers, all the heads have been cut off the flowers, and that's why she's looking a bit puzzled. And I'll tell the joke now while I'm doing the drawing. It concerns this little old lady who every morning for 3 weeks there was a knock on her door, and being an old lady, she couldn't reach the door fast enough, and when she got there, there was nobody there but this bunch of flowers. And the only difference about the flowers is all the heads have been cut off, which she was very puzzled at this, and it slightly unnerved her, worried her. But every day this happened, and she told her friends about it, and she said, she said, every time there's a knock on the door, there's a bunch of flowers on the doorstep, and all the heads have been removed. And her friend said, this is unusual. It sounds very threatening. You better go to the police. And this little lady didn't want to go, but her friends persuaded her to go. So she went, and she's a bit worried because she's never had any dealings with the police before. But anyway, in she walked with the flowers and went up to the desk sergeant and said, "Look," she said, I've been receiving these flowers for the past 3 weeks and all the heads have been cut off." And she said, "I'm beginning to get worried, you know." She said, "What's happening? You know, this is very unusual." And the desk sergeant thanked her for coming in, and he said, "I'm glad you've come in," he said. He said, "In all my experience," he said, "this is the worst case of stalking I've ever seen." Ha ha! One has to laugh, doesn't one? The worst case of stalking. Anyway, that's the joke. And what I'm going to do now is, I know it's a simple drawing, but I'm going to show you what's involved leading up to this drawing. So here we go. This is the first sketch I did with her at the police station, which it didn't really work. There's 3 old ladies, which I did rough sketches. There she's in the police station. Didn't really work. I thought it would be better to have her on her own. Did that one. It wasn't too bad, but I thought I could do better. So I drew another one, and that didn't work. Didn't like the arms on that one. And I did another one. That didn't work. Didn't like it. And that one, I didn't like her mouth. Wasn't very good. And I didn't like that. It wasn't very good. All these were drawn very quickly, but even so, that's the beauty of cartooning. Spontaneity. Didn't like that. So I dumped it. And I didn't like that. Wasn't very good. So I dumped it. And I dumped that one. Wasn't all that good. Dumped that one. Bit scrawly, that one. Dumped that one. Now, there again, there's another one I ditched. As you see, just keep going until you like the drawing. Didn't like that one. I was getting there though. And there's the finished drawing I liked. That's the one you saw. Thanks for watching.